Side note for those of you who like some old school D&D, my dad's been playing D&D since like Redbox, I think, like old school, like first edition, right?
OG, original game.
Yeah.
Good segue for the YouTube people. Welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of the Odd Endeavor with special guest Gareth, our very own DM's dad. Hey.
Ew.
I wish my dad was cool and played D&D.
But anyway, Mr.
Well, we've been playing as what, a father and son since you were, what, 10, 11?
I think 9 actually, with Michael and Dan and all that. Yeah.
You'd remember. I'm old.
Fair warning: people say we sound similar, so I do apologize.
I think your voice is deeper.
At least through the microphone.
It is. His voice is deeper.
Definitely tell the difference.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Plus, one of the voices is gonna be the one killing all of us. So
But
Little
which
did
one?
you know. Little did you know.
Well,
this is
but I did.
this is a conspiracy.
At least no one can
Yeah.
confuse my voice.
Yeah. Little did you know, my dad's playing a Tarrasque.
Oh no.
Oh, so he's a kobold as well.
Yes. Giant kobold.
Alright, well, let us get this show on the road with a recap, Mr. DM.
Alright, so last session was kind of a chill session, relaxing. We got 2 of our compatriots back, one in Miss Alila and one Mr. Heck, back from being stone, restored to their natural selves. The party went to a springs, went to a kobold shop. One of the party went and got a little bit of a side quest mission, a local guild of some repute, and a kit to make poisons out of, because the various scorpions have been found in this area. Might be a good idea. It was kind of relaxing, a little bit of shopping, some good character moments. And I highly recommend checking it out and seeing some of the character development there. But the next step for the party was to be heading towards the main city of Barak, the capital, Kirky, on the south coast, where the actual Shah of the entire empire resides. You're supposed to be finding a ship there known as the Vespa, as you had heard they had come in contact with a group of pirates that you know have possession of a stone that you're looking for. So, you guys have rested up at the residence provided by the head priest here, to thank you for all your services helping the town get rid of their fire demon problem, and you're all rested and set to go. Is there anything you guys wish to do before heading outside of Antifa towards Kirky?
I do want to say a side note real quick before we start for the people on the YouTube. I apologize, episode 5 ran into some audio trouble, so there's not going to be a recording of that. But so apologize for that.
I should probably recap that a bit because I forgot the recording didn't go well.
Yeah.
So party ran into a little shop owned by a kobold who didn't really seem to know his value of his items that well. At least he thought they were all roughly the same size. There were a few hidden gems in there that the party did find, including a book, which I believe that Heck has, if I'm not mistaken. What was passed on to him by Heck? Passed on to Heck by Bayat.
Was
that it?
yes.
Yeah. Bayat passed it to Heck at the end of the episode. Yeah. There was a sword, which was later drawn on with little flowers and stuff after called Aga Coward. A few little knickknacks here and there, and a little bit of discussion of what's going on, and checking in, some motherly checkups by Alila on Og. at the park there, Ace found the Thieves Guild and got a little side quest to deliver a scroll to the main guild, and got a little poisoner's kit as well. Am I gonna freak out?
Got the little girl who was fascinated by my grand tales of adventure.
Yes, the dwarf. The dwarf was a little girl who was very fascinated by your adventures and really looked up to you. She was cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so you guys are awake. As some logic provided by the head priest here. I've rested up. Is there anything you wish to do in town before you guys head on the road?
I think Ace
I'm all
has
set.
everything he needs.
I'm all set.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. So, who's going to be your eyes on this procession? Like, who's going to be keeping a lookout for things while you guys travel the road? Because you still have that carriage and the horses that were provided by that farmer, or you purchased from the farmer.
Probably be me.
Okay. Would you like to use your passive, or would you like to roll for it?
That's my passive.
So 17.
I'm gonna. It'd be funny if I don't see anything. So I'm gonna roll.
Go for it.
Where's perception?
Solid.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, I love your rolls.
Oh, thanks. Me too. I was about to say I was really struggling. Like, either I roll and I roll bad,
Okay.
and so I should just take my passive, but it'll be funny. And sure enough,
There you go. Alrighty, so is there anything you guys wish to do while you're traveling? Who's in the cart? Who's well, I think Aug's walking. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Oh wait. Does anyone who else in the party can actually drive the wagon well?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because I drove the wagon last time because he has proficiency in the land vehicles.
Yeah. Og the chauffeur.
Can anyone drive a land vehicle, or is it just Og?
um,
And it's just Hog.
would it be a animal handling check?
No, it's an actual land vehicles check. There's actually a skill for that.
Right, but what if I'm not proficient in it?
If you're not proficient in it, then I mean, animal handling would be like riding the horse itself.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm moving the cart.
It's Og is driving then.
Yeah.
At least we're not carrying two statues, so weight shouldn't be as much of a problem.
That's true.
You know.
Yep. Plus, you'll probably be in your medium size while driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be driving the wagon from the back. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'd sit on the front.
That
And
could be bad.
Og just like be like, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of too much weight. Just goes to medium size, loses it like gets reduced to like a quarter of his weight. Perfect. There you go.
Right? There you go.
Who needs to work out?
Plus, it's a very good wagon for the price. It's almost like it was made to be convenient for the story.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So you'll be able to steer it fine. You won't have to roll anything for like steering the wagon unless something happens. Like you're
Right.
rolling, like let's say you're by a ravine and a sheep near a sheer pass, like I don't know.
Right. Or if we're getting chased by a rabid pack of kobolds or something, you know.
There's kobolds everywhere in this game. I think there's more kobolds than humans.
Oof. Worst kind of world.
Remember my D20 universe campaign?
Mm-hmm.
You've reached level 1. The natural 1 universe. Okay, so for the most part, you're not going to have too much of a difficult journey. It's going to be fairly calm. The roads themselves are actually fairly well maintained and patrolled. You see soldiers marching consistently. Most of them in sorts of a leather armors. You don't see as many. You see a couple like the higher ranking ones with like a sort of a chain or even a splint here and there. You don't see that many with metal armor just because the heat of this country. It is a warmer country. There's more desert. There's more arid terrain. It's not as pleasant to go through. You're going through more water. It's not a fun time for those who are used to the cooler climates. For those of you who are used to a heat that's somewhat more humid, like Og, for instance, it's heat, but it's dry, so it's not as bad. It's kind of like home, but dry. So not all like home.
It's basically my character is basically cooking in her armor.
Exactly. She is not having a good time.
Hmm.
Alito's sweating up a storm.
That's probably why she's not very perceptive.
Yeah, she's a little distracted, unfortunately. Bea has her parasol. Keep the sun off her.
Yes, the parasol made of dead human skin.
Yes.
She's just using prestidigitation to chill her clothes constantly.
But you've been through that before. You've been through this country.
I have a headcanon where Bad doesn't sweat.
I mean, probably, yeah.
It's beneath her.
Feel like should be the kind of person to like never sweat no matter how hot it is. For whatever weird reason.
Those of you traveling, you're kind of relying on Alina to be your lookout. She's got good perceptive eyes. She's been always alert. So it does kind of strike you as odd when all of a sudden, like you guys just notice you feel raindrops coming down. Bizarre because it's hot. And you look up and there's a storm that's been approaching. It's gotten darker. And the clouds they're very, very dark and they look angry. This doesn't look like a light storm that's coming up ahead. This will be a couple days into your travel.
Angry storm.
There have been a few rest stops along the way, small little hovels, towns, that sort of thing, because you guys be able to get supplies or stop nearby. And there is one coming up here. It could be a good place to wait out the storm, or you could try and wait it out on the roadside. Or you could just push on through.
We should probably find some kind of shelter. Because this part of the country is basically like desert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when a storm hits here, it's pretty bad usually.
I'm all for that. I'd
Yeah,
rather not rust.
The rain is coming down pretty heavily now as you guys are approaching. The next town is probably about less than a mile away. It's a small town. You've seen some road signs pointing towards it. It's called Ukiah. For spelling, if you need it. And it'll take you about maybe less than an hour to get there. You see, as you're going along the side, there's a few little farms on the side of the roads that will have people running to shelter, running to their homes. The roads are fairly deserted, and you can hear the splashing of mud as the horses and the carrot and the wagon actually rolls along. Your one horse is getting a little antsy.
That's not a horse. That's not an ant. That's a horse.
Does that bug you? This pun is the hill I die on. The anthill. So approaching Ukiah, there'll be a small like barn area, and there's actually a fairly large looking tavern that has some lodging and rooms to the side. It has a sign on it called the Wayfinder's Rest. There is a stable nearby that you can leave your horse and leave the wagon if you'd like. The rain is coming down heavily now. So, do you wish to stop here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This this was very conveniently placed. Wow.
Ace is gonna stay outside and rust.
You know what? You can if you want.
No, fuck
Let's
no.
have options to choose. Okay, so you
Get a minus 10 feet penalty
right?
to your movement speed because you're rusted.
Ace is gonna come back like from the movie Cars, sponsored by Rusty's. So you tie up the horses, put the wagon near the stables, and you can rush inside. The sign at the end, as you briefly glance as you're running inside, has a bed with a snoozing person underneath and like little Z's where they're sleeping, like the speech bubbles. Inside the inn, as you make your way inside, you can hear laughter, you can hear cheering and music. Let me get you to the map. As you run in soaking wet, there's a fire going to your left-hand side. There is there's one on the right-hand side as well, and a bunch of various patrons in this tavern. There's a man behind the bar. Looks old elven man, average looking, a little thin, light brown hair, but some long tangle style, very willowy in the way he looks. A couple heads turn towards you as you enter in, glance at you, a couple smirks here and there. Specifically, there's a couple people actually eyeing up Og as you guys walk in. It's not hidden at all. It's very overt. But they turn back to the drinks and kind of grinning. You notice there is a sort of semi-tenseness in there, but also excitement. People were just kind of glancing a little bit at each other, drinking, looking. You see a few glances towards these little papers that they have on their tables, look like menus. And as you look towards the right-hand side, right about here, there's a stage. It doesn't look like a stage on the map because I couldn't get over there, but pretend it's a stage. and you see on there is a half-orc gentleman has a lute out, is strumming a little relaxing tune and singing an old song about a old adventurers group. The tale goes on about a group of a few friends fighting a white dragon in the snow. Sounds exciting. Sounds kind of cool. But there's tables available if you guys wish to rest. There's a bartender who can probably hook you up with lodgings if you need to rest for the night. What do you wish to do?
Well, first things first. Prestidigitation. Dry off, everyone.
Okay, so Bay will dry you guys off. A couple of nods from people as they look and see this, like they're still eating their food, and watching, conversing with each other, just talking, a bit of laughter.
Just said, oh, thanks, Bear. That's real helpful. It's real hard to get everything dry when you're wearing multiple layers. Um, is there like an innkeeper that I see, or
Not one that looks like that. You see the bartender might double as it because it's a small town, but it's a decent sized road stop. Probably a very convenient mile mark where people travel and stop a lot. So that might be the only reason this inn is so large.
well, I would order rooms for us, but I kind of don't have any money right now.
Very well. Yeah, we'll head over to the bar, I guess.
Okay. Bartender, the older elven male, will look up. He's cleaning a glass, and he'll look at you and go, "Aren't you a little young to be going to the bar, young miss?"
Not here for a drink. I'm here for rooms.
Rooms. That's not too bad. How many rooms do you need? There's standard rooms with two beds. There's a single bedroom. We've got about 5 rooms available.
Two doubles, one single.
All right. Doubles will run you about 4 silver each, and a single will run you 3 silver.
We'll get over the money. Hello?
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 Oh, so I thought you said my bad.
That's weird.
Oh, yep, sorry. While you're getting your money, he'll say, "Would you like something to eat? We've got plenty of food on. Plenty of food here. Got drinks. We got lots of stuff ready for you if you'd like." He pulls out like a piece of paper. It looks to be a menu.
I guess I'll I mean, if he's like giving the menu, then
Yeah.
I'll take it and get to an empty table.
Whoa!
Wow.
That's actual stuff.
Cheese platter.
Look at the menu. It's a little stains, a couple of beer stains, nail stains on there, but some decent stuff. The food smells nice here, actually. Not, I would say, super high quality, but better than most taverns and inns you've seen along the road. Yes, I found a tavern menu generator, by the way. Thank you very much.
I like that one of the wines is cobalt themed.
Yeah, I liked it too. I took it to find.
Oh man. We skipped over that one.
So you guys see Bea head to a table. The innkeeper will say it'll take a little bit of time to prepare your rooms, though, and he'll call you up for the keys when they're ready. Okay. Well, so just pick a table to sit at.
Guess this one, since it's the only one with 5 chairs.
Oh, you were gonna sit over here, just be like, all right, challenge someone. Okay.
Okay. You see Bea looking at a menu. There'll be a barmaid who will kind of run by.
Wave everyone over.
There'll be a barmaid who'll come by and she'll look at you and hand the rest of you menus if you're curious and lend to look. Can all agreed? I can't remember. I don't think so.
He can point.
Okay.
You can
Does
point
the
to
menu
something
have
random which you
pictures
can't
on
read.
it?
Yeah, there's probably no pictures on this menu, so he's probably just gonna point at something random.
I don't think I can read. Oh man.
He can kind of read. I mean, he read that note that was in Draconic somewhat. He got 2 of the words from it.
Yeah, right. You recognize the words of animals on here, like meats. You recognize,
Right.
except the mystery meat. You don't know what
I
that is.
recognize kobold.
Nice kobold. Yeah.
Would
You
Odd
don't
freak out if he looks at the menu, sees Cobalt, and think they're actually serving Cobalt?
I was gonna look at the. Well, I was looking at it. He just kind of looks at me and goes, "What is this paper?"
I think it has the names of what food they got here.
Food. Why kobold there?
That's just a name. It's
I
the
also just realized the second most expensive wine on the list is listed as low cost.
Yep.
low cost in quotation marks.
Wait, that's
Oh
not
wait,
lost.
no, that's Lost Cow.
Yeah.
I was like, "Where's this low cost you're saying?"
I don't know why I thought it was low cost.
I find that amusing.
God damn it.
To be fair,
And
I
I'm
also
tired.
read it as low cost.
I mean, I read it as low cow, so I can't really talk.
I don't know about you guys, but I've read it as Lost Cow.
Yeah, well, I'm Og, so my reading capabilities is of a kindergartner.
Jabs in character.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned this before, that he's not playing a character. That's actually just him.
You're right. The one thing that does draw some of your eyes to the menu is the very bottom thing. It's kind of bracketed off in like a red square.
No, they're selling owls here, guys.
Yeah, kind of forgot he was with us. On my shoulder.
I like to imagine he just sits on your head instead.
Hold on.
You can't really feel
There we
him,
go.
so it's fine. He's made like a little nest for himself on your head.
My round son.
I like to imagine he just sits in Ace's hood.
When it's down, yeah.
Yeah, the last thing, the big thing on the menu, like the big eye drawers, the bottom thing says "Brawl for All." It's less in quote with question marks and unknown gold pieces.
Can I read that?
Scribbles.
not.
I think he recognized the word "brawl."
Look at that. Quickly look around the room. Is anyone looking at us currently?
There's a couple of people looking at Og.
I was gonna like very discreetly, quote unquote discreetly, lean across the table like, I think those people want to fight me.
I look over at the people that he is pointing at very clearly. He like, I assume like he like leaned across the table and very non-discreetly just points at the people.
He like I leaned over the table, put one hand to try to cover my mouth, despite that probably no one could see through my back, and I just overtly with my left hand point at the people.
The table does lean a bit and kind of kick up a bit as he leans on it.
I'd like to see if those people are looking for a fight or not.
One insight check.
Here we go. Time to roll a 1. Now's the time. Time to kill some peasants. What the? I'm a genius. What can I say?
They're just having a good time and have never seen an ogre before.
So they're definitely looking for a fight.
No, they've never. They're just looking. They've never seen an ogre before.
But they're definitely looking for a fight because I rolled a 1.
Or maybe they really are looking for a fight, but you don't see that. The conspiracy.
Which one is it? Who knows?
I'm not telling you. You rolled a 1.
Alex pulled out his Sherlock Holmes hat. He's going to go on the investigation.
Og, would you like to roll an insight check?
Yes,
Go for it.
I got this.
Watch him roll higher than me.
Got this ready.
Aha!
-1 too. Oh man. Og, the only person not really looking for a fight in this place, probably your party and the half orc.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the bartender.
Mm. With a quick glance, how many people in this bar or in this place have a drink currently?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Cannot count that high.
5. How many fingers do ogres have on one hand? 4, I think. Actually, so 4.
I think it's 4.
4. There are 4 if I'm looking for a fight, Og.
No, they have 5. They do have 5.
Oh, okay. 5.
Okay, cool. Hmm. We should look back to the party. They have their drinks. They are ready for brawl. We do not have drinks. We are not ready.
I guess we should order some.
As you say that, a rather curvy human lady walks up, and she goes, "Hello, welcome to the Wayfinder's Rest. How can I help you this evening? Is there anything you'd like to eat or drink?"
He looks very excited over because we want drinks.
Oh, we have plenty of drinks. And she points to the menu for you. What would you like? Are you a fan of ale? Are you a fan of wine? My name is Cobra.
It's not a name I was expecting that lady to have. This is
Hmm.
like Cobra is like a name of like those very stereotypical like villains.
I'm telling you, this is a fight club. I'm telling you right now. They got villain names.
She's actually like a dude in disguise. Ah, behold, I am Cobra.
No.
You thought I was a woman all this time, but it is I.
She wants to sweep the leg. No mercy.
Oh.
What do you like?
Can I even read the word beverage?
No.
Hmm.
He can read he can read ale.
All right, fuck it. We're gonna do this real quick.
Are you gonna roll for which drink you get?
Nope. All right, we're gonna have it. One of the red and the four.
Shout out to ordering the highest alcohol content one.
So you're getting the musty Sean Pilsner?
Sure.
Okay. So you point to one randomly, and she goes, "The Pilsner, pretty good. It's got a bit of a sting to it, more alcohol than most. Anything for the rest of you?"
Bea will order the roasted lamb and the twisted cobalt wine.
Of course. Of course. Would you like the bottle or the glass?
Just a glass.
All right. And also for you, my large friend, would you like the pint or the gallon of it?
I kind of just blankly stares at her and leans over to the breast part and goes, "What's the difference?"
A gallon is larger.
I think he wants the gallon.
I turn around
I
just
see-
excitedly.
I've seen him drink.
Fair enough.
I did drink half of a
barrel.
Barrel the other.
Yeah.
Clearly kept.
Fair enough.
Alright. Now the question is, from my time being with Og, can he taste the difference between different alcohols? Or is he just like, it's fine?
I don't know. Jab?
Can like,
I will just drink
if he-
whatever's in front of him.
if he was given wine instead of ale, would he know the difference?
I don't think he does. He's not very discriminatory in what he drinks or eats. He just whatever's put in front of him, he'll just eat or drink.
Fair enough. It could be water for all he knows. Doesn't care.
The only thing that like he could really tell was those barrels of ale that he had stolen from the wagon with the big kitties that he broke. Because that ale was really strong. But that was for
It made his tummy hurt.
I
It's
got
all
real drunk.
spicy water.
Just the fucking damn spicy water. It made his tummy hurt, and then his head hurt. That's
It
not.
hurts anyways.
All right. So 1 gallon and 1 glass. Looks to you, Leela.
Um, I'll just have. I'll just have the salad, the grilled rabbit.
All right, she marks it down. No drinks?
I'm okay.
Oh, fair enough. For you? Looks to Hack.
I'll have the stewed fish.
Ooh, excellent. It's very good. Very fresh, actually. We just got some fresh fish in earlier today.
Good. And the house malt.
Excellent. And looks towards Ace.
Ace isn't at the table. If you looked over, he's off with like the patrons dancing over here because he
Okay.
sees they're having a good time. He wants to join the party.
Okay. Some people dance.
The bird's
if,
dancing too on his head.
if are you asking for the where the musician is, the bard?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's not where he is. He's over here in the bottom right.
This looked
Sorry.
like a stage. That's why I'm kind of
That-
put over here.
I think that's
No,
like
that-
like a chessboard.
No,
That's
that-
checkers. That's a checkers table.
Ah.
Yes.
Fuck it.
That's Ogg's greatest challenge right
Listen,
there.
the way things look on here, it's whatever. I'm dancing. I'm moving.
He's doing the robot.
Yes,
Is your bird doing the robot
the
as
bird's
well?
doing the robot too.
Okay, cool.
The hell is a robot?
So for our half orc bard playing, why don't you go ahead and make a performance check, see how good you're doing. First roll.
Can't be worse than mine.
He put himself in GM role.
Lol.
Uh-oh.
But what did he roll though?
He rolled a natural one.
Ah!
He has a +7 modifier. The
It don't
bard,
help you on a 1.
the bard looks a little drunk. Maybe why he's not playing the best. But people are drunk here, they don't care. Your owl's covering its ears with his wings.
He's playing the not like this, just wings up to your head, bow behind the head.
He's also playing copyrighted music. It sounds like a song that you play for a infant shark. Do.
Oh god.
So it's the perfect song to do the robot to. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I cannot sing this. I cannot sing this.
Tumbles on the stage a bit. So as the okay. So as the bard is playing, there is one patron who stands up. You suck, and he'll chuck a bottle at the bard.
May I attempt to dodge?
It's a weapon attack. He's gonna throw. Where's your AC?
16.
15. You just barely dodge out of the way as his bottle collides against the wall. As soon as the bottle shatters, it's almost like a cue happened, where a bunch of people just get up out of their chairs and start swinging. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I fucking knew they were looking for a fight.
The moment I hears fighting, I just jumps up in
Everyone-
excitement and pounds his hands into the table.
Hold on. I need to now separate the bird. I don't know how to separate things when
There,
I'm
gotcha.
swearing. Thank you.
Unstick the bird.
Unstick the bird.
Og was ready for a fight, guys.
I forget how were we ruling familiars. Were we ruling at this campaign they have their own initiative or on my turn?
Your turn.
All right. I know it's different every.
Is my name showing up for everybody in the initiative order?
No.
Icon
Okay.
is.
No.
No.
Yeah,
not
we
the
just see
name.
your picture.
Because I can't see everybody else's.
Yeah. You can only see your
Yeah,
own.
no, you just see your
Okay.
own name.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh God.
Wonder what- I kind of wonder what drink he threw. He checked the kobold.
You better not throw a cobalt. Which one was this?
This one over here. Let me roll their initiatives. The bright side is they're drunk, so their dexterity is the highest. My rolls appear to be pretty good today. Oh, natural 20, which makes it 18. They're not very fast. They're stumbly. Okay, so descending. Og, what's your dex?
A +2, so 15.
Crash, what's your dex?
16 plus 3.
All right, so you're first, Crash. I'm pretty sure your dex is higher than a 7, right, Bea?
Yeah.
You're before the Drunken Fool. That's really what I named them, Drunken Fools. Alila, Heck, which one of you has a higher dex, or is it the same?
I
Alila,
have +2 to my dex.
I've got +0.
That's yeah, because you range.
Yep.
All right. So, first up is the bard who's got a bottle chucked at him. As shit's kicking
Is there
off.
some-
The first thing you notice is the old willowy. One second, please. The old willowy barkeeper dies behind the bar and immediately starts to cower. He goes, "Oh, not again!"
You said dive, right?
Dive.
Yeah, I heard die, and I was like, oh God.
And the willowy barkeeper jumps.
He just fucking dies.
The heart attack.
DIVE.
Yeah. Nice thing you said, but I heard die, and I was like, oh no. It's poor man.
Dodge, dive, dip.
We're gonna find out that that barkeep actually
Dodge.
dies every time a bar fight starts. But every time the bar fight ends, he comes back to life. And every night there's a bar fight, so he just lives this cycle of dying repeatedly.
He just lives
He's
the
a
same day
witch.
over and over again.
All right. Which one do you Crash?
What was the one who threw at me?
Back here.
Back where? Okay, what was he? Just an old man?
Human. I just took an old drunkard's picture. This one's got brown hair, bunch of scars on his face.
They're actually the famous sextuplets. They all look the same.
Yeah, right.
They all had a family gathering at this inn and just got completely plastered.
The famous tavern brawlers who go around the world going to different taverns starting fights.
Yeah.
But you can see they don't actually like each other very much because they got kind of beef. So that's why they're sitting apart from each other.
So I'm just going to look at him, and I'm going to say, "You, sir, obviously learned from your mother. You couldn't stomach that drink. You probably couldn't swallow." Vicious mockery.
Damn.
Oh,
I feel like I took that psychic damage.
go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery. So I think it's Wisdom save.
That is correct.
Oh, would you believe drunkards don't have high wisdom?
What? Wait, do they have higher wisdom than me?
9.
I think
God.
that's a fair.
They're tied with me.
Alrighty, so that's a fail. Go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery from your spell sheet, please. Alright.
Oh, that doesn't do
Uh,
anything with someone
Yes.
fix it. Someone else
This is
fix
classic.
Yes.
The classic roll 20.
He suddenly starts
It's being
spitting
inclined.
out random. Yeah.
It's like
it.
error.
Some of the drink spilled on him. That's what happened.
You
You short circuited for a second.
can put a little flag for disadvantage on his attack next. He looks a little offended and sad, but still pissed off. Anything else you'd like to do, Crash?
Not at this stage.
Yep. So we begin. Og, you're up.
Okay. Og is pumped.
Yeah.
I was expecting this fight.
Clearly, with this amazing insight, he saw
Listen.
it coming.
He may not have normal situations. He may not have the highest insight, but he knows common people.
But he
Yeah.
knows when there's a fight at brewing.
That too. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go all in. I'm gonna rage. First off,
Alrighty.
Og is excited.
Hey.
Did you say he like smashed the table into when he heard the fight?
The moment the fight started, Og hopped up off his chair and slammed both hands into the table in excitement.
Roll a strength check as a free action, see how much damage you did to the table.
His strength.
Yeah, strength. You do have advantage because you're raging, by the way.
Oh yeah. I'll roll it again.
There's a big crack in the table as you look at Alila and Bea.
I'm like bouncing in place. I'm looking at
Did
the
we
rest of the party like, why are you not excited?
Did we get our food yet or not?
Not yet, no.
Okay, good.
That actually reminds me. Sorry, this is kind of retroactive. I was gonna take mending to repair my clothes after they got scorched.
Yeah, go for it.
Could I?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Yeah.
Question for the DM.
Answer for the Og.
As Og turns around in excitement, who is the first person he sees?
The guy who just got mocked and told that he should have swallowed.
Alright, Og is gonna slam his fist into his left hand and then look at the man and then try to jump over the table at the man.
Make an athletics check. You have advantage because you're raging. So you watch as Og just goes sailing through the air like the fucking Hulk, jumping at him, arm extended out like he's a
Fabulous
wrestler
man.
about the top rope clothesline a dude. Go for it.
Alright, yeah, I just want to clothesline this guy. I jump over.
Yeah.
Is that an arm strike then? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
make an arm strike. I knew I forgot something.
Unless you feel like trying to kill a guy.
No, I'm not gonna do lethal strikes because I realize these are just.
Wow, my character doesn't have to tell you that. On my turn, I was literally going to tell you, don't kill any of them.
Listen, I in my head canon, Og has been in a bar fight before.
Yeah.
At least once or twice.
This is like basically a regular Thursday night at the Kobold, the Kobold clan. Like someone kicks a rock or like trips over someone accidentally, and suddenly just brawl.
Listen, Og has low intelligence, not low wisdom. Well, okay, he has kind of low wisdom.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
yeah. Og is just Og.
Og.
Yeah, okay.
I guess you could say this fight's getting ugly.
I do want to clarify, I am not drawing a weapon. I am just.
Except these massive guns.
And I have to clarify that because it does mean that my unarmed strike does slightly more. It has a higher hit dice because of my unarmed fighting style.
Imagine if you had a monk in this party.
They really did just say, "Hey, you want to play a monk, but as a gut class, take the unarmed fighting combat style."
Right? Okay, so that's definitely going to hit the drunk. You notice as you hit him.
Oh yeah, rage damage too, technically.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
So it'd be two extra damage from rage.
It doesn't do as much damage as you'd hoped. They have some sort of drunken barbarian rage going on.
Oh no. Yeah, like I jumped out. I'm over here now. So I tried to clothesline him. Is he still standing?
Let me do something here.
What's the situation there?
Make a strength save for that. He's still standing. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around, hop up on my feet, and look at him, and then just get an even bigger smile, and just be like, "This is gonna be fun."
Your second attack.
Yeah, second attack. I'm gonna try to uppercut him onto the table.
Og rears back, hand down low, sweeping up. Why do you have advantage?
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to put advantage on that. Forgot to turn it off. So it'd be a 24.
That still hits, by the way. He's just a drunk.
Yeah. I forgot to turn it off there.
Okay.
Just a drunk with resistance to physical damage.
Yes.
You can be drunk and be raging. That's fine.
Somewhere you hear a drunk sailing towards the sun, going Superman. I'm gonna boom. Some blood flying from his lips. Still standing.
I was just gonna smile was just gonna get bigger. And that would be my turn.
Bea, your turn. You watched your
Alright.
giant kobold ogre friend went sailing over the table and just started beating up the old man. Oh, sorry, no.
Is the table that I'm at like, I know it's cracked, but is it like completely broken?
It's not completely broken. It's just a large crack running halfway down the table.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to hold a spell in case anyone disturbs my table.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
it.
Next up's this drunken fool. Let me roll something here. Okay. So he is going for. He's gonna saunter over to this guy who got up, and he's gonna try to deck him. Again, these guys are drunk. They're not on each other's sides. They're just.
Told you, man, they got beef.
Yeah. 23 hits. The guys further in the back aren't as upset with the bard as the others, but this guy's just wants to fight. Plus, he rolled really low on my thing for that. All right, that's his turn. Next up is this guy. This guy. Oh wow, he's gonna swing back at Og.
Oh yeah, let's go.
He has disadvantage because of vicious mockery. Disadvantage gets him a 19.
Oh, that does hit.
Damn.
I don't have high AC.
Yeah. So after having the damage, it's going to deal 8 bludgeoning damage to you.
Cool.
One strong punch right to your solar plexus.
Og is the more this fight goes on, Og is getting happier, more excited.
Bring it on, you bastard! Next up is this guy. He's gonna go right for the bard. He's gonna swing a punch at you. Okay. Oh. I clicked twice. The first one that came through was a 14. I believe that misses you, right, Crash?
That does miss. I have a 16 in the place.
Okay, so he swings at you, lurching forward, overextends, he's walk back a little bit. Ace, you're noticing this bard's fairly nimble, actually. Okay. Next up is this guy who, well, I'll roll. He's going after the guy who's hitting him because, of course.
Part of the session where Count plays with himself.
Thanks. Does nothing. Ace, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the drunkard and be like, "Hey, I was having a good time. I was enjoying myself. Don't attack the talent. I think it's time you had a little nap." And I pull out my hand axe. I flip it around so that the blade's facing away from it.
Okay.
Smack him with the blunt side, the back side of it.
Okay.
I'm not looking to kill him. I'm just. It's time for a nap. I'm knocking him out with it.
We'll go bludgeoning sandwich instead of slashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But first, the owl's gonna like fly to his other side and just start hassling him.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
The fucking owl!
Blop. Blop.
That hits. Technically, you do have sneak attack because you got an ally within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The bard.
Guy's too distracted by the owl.
And that too. Okay.
And bludgeoning.
So, he's still up. Doesn't do as much damage as you'd hoped.
Damn drunken strength.
Yeah, it's not against magical weapons or not magical. It's literally just
drunken courage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Can I make the hand axe is a one-handed, so I could just make an unarmed punch as an offhand attack as my bonus.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Not super strength, but it's something extra.
Yeah.
I think just strength roll, right?
Yeah. Well, strength plus proficiency.
3, so
That hits. So I believe base damage on this one is arm strike is what? 1, I think.
I think it's. Yeah, is it 1 plus your strength?
Yeah.
I forget.
2 extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus the drunken resistance, so 1 technically.
But you'd have to do at least 1 damage.
Yeah.
Thwack.
Just a quick jab.
Fuck you, mailman!
Fuck you! I'm having a good time.
Anything else to do this?
Sorry.
Uh,
A quick jab. I think he's right here.
yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. This one is gonna team up with the other drunken guy and go after Og.
It's me walking over to him.
Natural 20! Advantage flanking, man. Yeah. Okay. After having it, that is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage. As he whacks you in the back of the head with a sharp elbow.
As soon as he hits me, I want to use my reaction to fucking backhand him with my spiked retribution feat.
Go for it. Oh, this is gonna do piercing damage regardless, because it's your armor.
You're the master of the
Eye for an eye.
Fair enough. Go for it.
In an eye.
Off of my...
Nice. Well, he takes that one fully.
Just kill him, man. We swear I did. Just kill him, man. Mom's gonna be so upset with me if I kill him, man.
Now, you can't choose not to kill someone if you do damage that would kill them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I went into this fight intending not to kill anyone. Was the intent?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's still up though, barely,
Okay.
but he's still up.
Okay. I don't need to have a start talking to his mom about killing people.
Oh, you watch him just backhand someone with his spiked armor and just cuts the guy wide open. There's blood everywhere on the table now.
I just kind of sigh and just, start pulling out my components for various spells and bandages.
Which is your turn.
Okay. I will. I was gonna cast Freedom Movement on Og, but he doesn't seem to be grappled right now or anything. So since he's getting most of the heat from these people, how's he looking right now?
Actually, he's actually he's actually kind of close to bloodied.
Okay.
So you mean in Og's natural state?
Yes. What we're saying is Og needs to roll better on hit points.
Listen, alright. I can't count that high. How am I supposed to roll high numbers for HP?
Fair.
The better AC is what I need to get.
Right.
Yeah, I could give you that, or I could heal you.
I don't care. Do what you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying in general, Og needs to get better AC.
You know what? He's probably fine. He's fine. I can get him up.
Yeah.
I will cast Shield of Faith on Og. So that increases your AC by 2.
Sweet.
So if I was to go like here, and kind of flip this table over, and use it as cover. Would that be like an action to do that, or?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. That's my action. That's what I'll do.
Okay, so you go hide behind the table.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll just kind of yell out, "Try not to kill anybody."
Heck, it is your turn. You're get ready for a nice meal. It's gonna be nice, and then a fight breaks out in the middle of your lovely look. Your meal is gonna happen. It's oh well. What you gonna do,
Right.
Heck?
Okay. Well. I'm gonna cast darkness.
Oh,
Yeah. Um.
Lights out, bitches.
Yeah. Let's see them fight in the dark. I'm gonna center that. I want it not to have Og in it. So yeah, center it like right there.
On my next turn, I was gonna blind one of them. But this works.
I mean, he got more than one.
Blind one of them or blind all of them? Aha.
Little did you know that they have special eyes, special drunken eyes, and they can see through darkness.
No, they don't.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Is that right for your center point? I
Um.
messed up. It's got a few more feet on it. My bad. Hold on. Because it's got 15 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I actually love making the AoE things in real time.
yeah, I love it.
And every time I go to make one, I'm like, oh, that was wrong size. All right, start again.
Yep. That works.
There you go. Got
Wish
it.
there was like a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
All right. I just have to.
There
remove-
is.
I mean, there is, but it's not accurate.
Make a fucking spell marker token and put auras on it.
It's not accurate because it counts the range. It counts the range just on as 5 feet, so it'll always be bigger than it actually is.
Then adjust the size down by 5 feet.
Okay.
That's logical.
There's your little.
It doesn't work when it's a circle.
So this full of darkness, and you hear this old man from behind the bar go, "I can't see. I'm gonna die."
Oh boy. I call over. You'll be fine. Just close your eyes and it'll be over soon.
I'm gonna go to the light.
Ah, that's creepy.
Wow.
It's nighttime. Time to go to sleep.
Sleepy time.
Okay.
Leela, why don't you have darkness spell? You should have that. Just go around and be like, sleepy time, kids. Come on.
I mean, I can make someone blind. That's basically the same thing.
Anything else, Heck?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I'm ready for my fish stew.
Girl, roll on D8 to see which way this guy runs.
As you look at the half smashed table in front of you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no.
He runs into the bar.
No, worse. He takes off in a random direction. I rolled a 6, which would be 1 is up, 2 top right, 3 right, 4.
Oh,
Right,
God.
Oh, God.
We're gonna
Oh, no.
kill the man.
You hear a, and then you hear a little spark
Oh no!
Oh no.
as he appears to have, in the dark, run to the fireplace.
It's funny because we just hear this. We can't see it because of the darkness.
Oh, there's monsters attacking.
Oh, I love D&D.
We just hear a guy screaming, and we have no idea what's happening because it's fucking dark. I mean, can't you see through it?
No, dark vision. You can't see through it.
Actually,
No, he might. No.
I
think you
Oh,
can
wait.
if you cast it using sorcery points.
um Where is it?
Right, your subclass specific.
Can you see it into it if you have dark vision?
You can't.
No.
Dark,
You need to
creature
have-
with dark vision can't see through this darkness. I think that's
Yeah, I can't. I didn't cast it with sorcery points, so I can't see through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to use his action to dash in another direction. 6. More into the fireplace. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god.
Is this guy secretly 3 kobolds in a coat?
No, he's one guy in urn.
About to get crispy.
Heck, since you caused this, you want to roll the burning damage for this?
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess so.
Go ahead and roll me 4d6.
Oh Jesus.
Albert just doesn't want it on his conscience that he murdered an NPC.
Oh no. Oh my god.
That's half a fireball.
Oh my god.
So,
This poor man.
the screaming stops suddenly.
Oh! Oh no.
Well,
I know what August saying at the
I
end of
needed
the
a new zombie.
And this is how the famous sextuplets
Oh
became the famous quintuplets.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I missed this.
Oh god.
We promised you one set of this session. You'd hear him laugh.
It's not my fault. It was supposed to be not lethal. It didn't do any damage. All I had to do was not move.
You basically set up a bunch of mice trap around the mouse and told them, "Don't move."
Oh no.
Oh no!
Well, no, he blinded a mouse, put one mouse trap in some obscure corner of the room, and the mouse ran straight to it.
Put a mouse
Twice.
anywhere. The mouse trap was already there.
I'm kind of offended by all these mouse analogies.
Says the guy with the fucking owl.
Okay, well, I can delete him from the initiative order. Crash, you're up.
No. Oh
Hey, you get experience points for it.
Oh,
no.
we don't use experience, though.
I don't want that experience.
If you want to
Game-
get good with
game-
magic, you need to murder some people.
This is a bad experience.
We're making an exception. Heck gets small bonus points for that
No.
guy
I
particularly.
get a whole level from that, from
Heck.
being a murderer.
Heck. At least you can know, finally, just for once in your life, your father's proud of you.
No.
That was dark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of
Darker
darkness,
than a drunk burning to death.
Oh man.
Come on, what the heck, Calbert?
Okay.
Unintended consequences.
Such devastation was not his intent.
No.
At least if I accidentally murdered someone now, it's I don't feel as bad.
At least nobody had to see a man kill himself by throwing himself into a fire.
Right.
Twice.
It was off screen.
Twice.
It's like, Crash, you're up.
In about how long does it last? In about 10 minutes, we're just gonna see just a smoldering corpse in the corner, and we have no idea how it happened.
Yeah, assuming the fucking tavern doesn't burn down from this.
This is
I
the
just
part of the
wanted a meal.
Yeah, he is covered in alcohol, so he's kind of flammable.
No.
Crash, you can smell burning flesh.
I was going to say, I can smell this, right?
You can smell burning flesh, yes. I think everyone can except Ace.
What is smell?
Just
As-
wait. Bay is gonna use prestidigitation to make him smell burning flesh. or whatever it is.
Phantasmal Force.
As
I-
tempting
I-
as it might be to run into complete darkness to try to, as a metaphor, heal a patron of this bar.
Well, you have no idea where he is. You just see darkness,
Right, I know. Yeah,
so you'd have no idea where to go to.
absolutely. So I'm somebody tried an attack on me, so I'm switching out from my loot to my rapier.
Oh, you're gonna stab him.
I'm gonna swipe at him.
So you're gonna slash him.
Yeah,
Slashing damage. Got it. You're gonna cut him.
I'm gonna cut a bit.
Okay.
That's a tad of disemboweling.
Yeah, right.
A
I'm
hint.
gonna slit his throat. It's fine.
Zorro him. That hits. Yeah. Okay. Are you trying to kill him or just knock him out?
No, I just want to knock him out.
Okay, that'll be enough to knock him out. As you cut him up, and he just kind of stumbles a bit and flinches the pain and just falls over.
Neat.
Anything else, Crush?
Yeah, as my bonus action, because this hulking figure has decided to take on the insulting patron, I'm going to, without my loot, sing a little song to him.
Okay. What song do you sing? Keep in mind this stream is being broadcast and there's copyright laws.
We don't want anyone to get banned. Please.
He's the MCA. Don't strike me down.
One should make a song called the copyright
So
song. But it's not copyrighted.
That's a question. Does the music itself constitute a copyright ban? But if the words are different.
It's a fine line that we're not a popular channel
If
to.
it's
Yeah, I think you're
Okay.
fine.
I feel like
Sing whatever the hell.
if it's
I think I can-
acapella,
I think
if
I
it's
can work.
acapella and the lyrics are different, then it,
Yeah,
I
if you're
think
not
I can work with this. Yeah.
playing
Okay.
outright songs, you should be fine.
DM, roll me a 6-sided dice, please.
Okay.
6.
You have to roll again.
6.
6 doesn't work. I only made 5 songs.
Should I roll again?
Please.
6.
Okay, dealer's choice. Okay, dealer's choice.
There you go.
Oh, no.
666. You played The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Okay. Okay. So I start to hum this song, or sing this song. Let it roll. Let it roll. Not holding back any dice. Let it roll. Let it roll. Take a real inspiring try.
Golf clap. Og, you feel inspired by this song.
Count.
Hi.
Did anybody recognize that?
I think we all
Yes.
did.
Mhm.
I had to go off the mute. Otherwise, I would have sung on key. So
I did too.
that's an 8-sided.
All right. Anything else, Crash?
I got movement.
You do, yes. And the guy is unconscious, so he can't give an opportunity attack.
Oh, that's true.
Unless
But-
the Warforged tries to attack you, or the Owl.
Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna. No, I'm actually gonna stay there.
Og, the guy behind you has been disappeared in darkness. You have no idea who the fuck he is. You can hear him.
Yeah, I look back and see this wall of darkness.
You can smell burning flesh too. And heard screams.
I get confused. Adol looks back to the guy that I started the fight with, and I'm gonna attempt to grapple him by grabbing his leg out from under him.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Yeah.
You have advantage because.
Do I have
What an advantage.
How does the inspiration work? I don't know. Inspiration works.
I think it's attack.
You add D8.
You can
Yeah,
add
you get a D8.
D8 where you want to, yeah.
Am I able to add that now, or
It's
'cause I-
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and you can choose it before I tell you the result.
can I roll then?
Yeah, go.
Okay. I've never had a bard before, so I didn't really know what to do. Cool.
You initially were not going to be able to, but with the inspiration, you were able to grasp his ankle and pull his leg out from under him.
Wait. I want to then whip his leg, swing him towards the wall of darkness.
You
I
attack,
last on the other guy.
you attack a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Attacks
Just
the
roll it
darkness
on-
with another motherfucker.
How do you want me to roll
We're
it? Just roll it
combining
as
the
a-
memes.
Yeah.
How do you want me to roll it? Just an unarmed strike or straight?
Yeah, do unarmed strike. I'll custom the damage for
Okay.
this one. I was really gonna hope you fumbled him.
Axel like going back. Where'd he go?
Crashed into the darkness.
His back hits the table that is next to Heck bed, breaks it. Like, oh.
You actually hit. I want you to roll me a D. We'll go D8 on this, okay?
I assume no modifier on it, right?
Yeah, I don't think you're skilled in motherfucker damage.
No.
I will say this hits both of them.
I mean,
If you
You're
had-
not skilled in
improvised
motherfucker
weapon
damage.
proficiency.
I will say this: the guy in your arm goes limp. He's unconscious.
As soon as he goes limp, I kind of just hold him upside down with his leg and look at him, and just kind of like poke him a little bit. Like, oh, he went sleepy. But just kind of like move him out of the way. Here's my bonus action to wait, hold on. Gotta make sure I can do this. Da. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to make an attack with my spiked armor against the darkness, where I last remember seeing the guy.
Disadvantage. That misses. Going wildly towards the cut open guy. No blood. You miss.
Where'd guy go? I'm gonna like look at the guy that's unconscious with my other hand, just like, where'd guy go? Where'd your friend? Where'd he go?
Okay.
I'm just gonna start shaking him. I'm just gonna shake him, try to wake him up. Like, where is he?
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so Bailey watches August shaking a unconscious body like a dog with a chew toy. And there's a wall. There's like an entire thing of darkness, a dome of darkness, blanket off where the bar used to be.
Okay. Kind of just out of curiosity, are there any other patrons in the bar that are not part of the fight?
There are a couple who kind of moved to the edge of the walls,
Okay.
just watching. So some of them look very horrified.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding that spell.
Okay,
Not even getting up.
all right, alrighty. Next up's this guy. Well, one. Okay, so he's going to like. I can't see where I am. Fuck that. He's gonna just blindly run his movement speed
Oh, no.
this way. He's out. Then he's gonna take his action to dash, where he can see someone, and he's going to. Actually, hold on. Let me make a thing here. Okay. Having seen the Dome of Darkness, like, bitch, I took away my. Fuck this! I'm out of here! He's gonna run away. Or attempt to. Because once you introduce magic, it takes away his sight. He's out of this. Unconscious guy. Unconscious guy. Drunken fool. You hear a thunk, and not sure what that was. And you hear a couple of. You hear some sounds of glasses breaking, actually, too. But that's about it.
Oh no.
He's gonna fucking slit his wrist on broken glass. We're gonna have 2 deaths.
Your turn, Ace.
Alright, Al's just gonna perch back up on my head. I'm gonna turn to the bard on stage, be like, "So, any other songs you know?" And just sit there and wait, because no one he can see he can attack, so... And he doesn't smell the burning guy, so he just heard screams and thought someone ran into something.
Yeah.
So he doesn't think anything's big wrong, so he's just gonna wait and try to enjoy the show.
He turns back towards me.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Know any other fancy ditties?
Sorry, we were trying to prevent a dog from licking his own butthole. Do you respond, Crash?
I'm sorry, what?
He asked you a question like 3 times. Do you know any?
I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear a question. I'm sorry.
He asked if you know any other fancy songs.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll just switch back from rapier to lute and start playing a nice jig.
Hey.
So that it can start to dance again.
Heck,
Yeah.
this song sounds familiar to you.
Oh.
Yeah, you've heard this play before. This jig.
Oh.
Usually played in a more rocky environment, shall we say.
Oh.
In a crib.
If there's nothing else, Ace, Drunken Fool's up. Okay. So, Og,
Uh-huh.
you hear, "Cut me, bitch!" And then you hear a smash. "I'll catch you!" Comes out of the darkness right above you with a bottle that's been broken. And he's gonna swing it at you. Well, I'm gathering a natural 1 doesn't hit. Let's roll down how much did you fuck it up, Inator.
He slips and stabs himself in the throat with the bottle.
Well, he slips. He slips on liquid and falls prone as he tries to swing at you. That's his turn. Og, you have an unconscious guy, and the other guy who was trying to get you now prone on the ground, not putting up much of a fight as the other guy was. Kind of disappointing, actually.
It wasn't as good as a fighter.
Yeah, no. You already got the good fighter, apparently. And Leela, you smelled the burning flesh. You heard the scream.
I still can't see anything.
Nope, dark.
Uh, I will cast. Uh, I'll cast Healing Word at Og at 3rd level.
Okay. Alright, 12 hit points for you, Og. As you hear a prayer whisper across the room, and the comforting, familiar voice of Leela, you feel a tingling in your skin as the wounds close up a bit.
I turn around immediately, just like while holding the unconscious guy, but thanks, Mom!
As he turns around, the guy flops over the table and knocks over some glasses into the floor.
And I literally can't see anything else, so.
Yep.
Because this guy is unconscious, right? This guy here.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's anything with the X, the skull and crossbones is unconscious because
This
there's no
guy, I
Fell on his
assume he
face.
hasn't grappled.
No, he fell on his face.
on his
That fell on his
face.
face. I'll stay behind my cover.
Okay. And heck, you're up.
I'm still waiting for my stewed fish.
Okay. He sits at the table, staring resolutely ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying very hard to ignore the scent of burning flesh.
Like everyone's fighting, doing something, and then you have Bay and Heck just going, nope. Nope. Anything you want to do, Crash?
Thinking.
Oh, hold on. A round passed.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go ahead.
The Warforged near me has not taken any damage, correct?
No, he hasn't.
I'm going to continue to play music since he's enjoying it.
There you go. Oh, is there anything you want to do?
Uh, I'm going to just like basketball player just palmed the guy on the ground's head and just try to pick him up.
Okay.
Basically grapple. So.
Yeah, advantage. I'll give him disadvantage on his little save. Resist. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna beat you. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, no. You grab him up and you lift him up by his cranium.
Well, just like look him in the face, like, do you give up?
Intimidation check with advantage.
You know, I forgot something. When I grapple someone, they take damage
Oh no.
because of the spiked armor.
Go ahead.
You'd be taking 4 piercing damage.
Oh no. The now bleeding, dangling person. Roll advantage on your intimidation. You hit him with another motherfucker. He slipped on his ass. He's dropped his bottle at this point. And you're holding
You said intimidation with advantage?
advantage, yeah. He's kind of like he's trying to nod, but you're holding his head. Like just shaking. He's dropped his bottle. He does not seem to pose a threat for you right now, Og.
Aga is going to just nod his head, put the unconscious guy upside down in the chair that he was next to, and then walk over and put the guy I have grappled in the other chair and just pat his head.
Okay. Soft just gently places the man.
Was a good fight. No, Og's good there.
Okay. So I have you guys still in initiative, even though there's not any combatants, because time does matter here.
Hmm.
Who wants to roll me a perception check?
I mean, Bea's looking for her food, so
Go for it. Okay, so the kitchen's still going. You can hear that. The kitchen's actually on the through the wall behind you. However, you also hear something else. It sounds like fire crackling, and it's a little louder than the fireplace was.
I don't think we need the darkness anymore. Heck. Thank you.
Yeah, it does sound like the scuffle's over. I'm gonna drop it.
Okay, so as you drop it, fuck you, Square. This guy's unconscious, by the way. He ran his head into the table.
I'm down.
You notice, well, it's a fire
Oh god.
where that guy was. Taking up quite a bit of space.
Oh!
Does Og do this?
Yeah, you all see this, and as the darkness falls, just screams echo the tavern as, oh, it's on fire.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
you know who'd come in handy here? Job.
Oh my god, he would.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone look around for an invisible halfling. Or no, whatever he was. See around?
Use a
Roll
gnome.
again.
Use a
Oh,
gnome.
that invisible child, where is he? Is he around?
He could be around. Who knows?
Perception check.
Roll your perception, see if there's an invisible child? Sweet.
Yeah.
Would it be a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Benny.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Oh, it's a 20.
It was so close to being a 20.
There's not an invisible child, but there's an elfin child. Benny, do me a favor. Roll D100. If you get 100, he'll
Oh
be.
boy. Alrighty, let's see this.
He's not here.
43.
Nope, he's not here.
My head canon is that he's also following with the kobolds. He's always just following around.
My headcanon, he went back for that treasure and never came back.
He went and jumped in the hole.
He has so much
Mhm.
fucking money now.
Bad news,
Honestly,
he's dead.
Jub ended that arc with more money than probably anybody else.
Yeah.
As,
Yeah.
With
as
those
having
gems he
been
took.
here, would I know where there are water pails?
There's some in the kitchens and the
Although-
rooms.
Could I just ask a
So
quick question?
I will take this moment to scream, "Fire!" and then water brigade to the kitchen.
And so the orc goes off. What are you saying, Jab?
Is this a really massive mug right here?
No, it's
I
a
would-
normal size. It's a normal size mug, but it's part of the map. I had to enlarge, so just
Okay.
deal with it.
I was just like, is this like an ogre-sized mug? Is this racism right here?
They literally were expecting you. I was like, tomorrow? No, we're gonna show up. We get a
These are normal size
big
mug.
mug.
That's a pitcher, actually.
Nah.
So an ogre-sized mug, yes, a pitcher.
Okay.
Suppose I should lend a hand. I'm rather quick on my feet. Boots, go hang with the group. I'll Ace will begin to running into the kitchen to get the pail.
Kitchen is this room up here.
45 and then dash in. Cunning action
Okay.
dash.
Okay, as you get inside, the scream of fire, the workers in the kitchen will actually be going to a cupboard, and they will be bringing out bags of sand.
Ah.
Tell them to hand me whatever you can. I'll run it over.
I just want to make sure that these guys are like, not dying.
This guy is definitely bleeding a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cast Spare to Dying on
Okay.
on them all, so they're just kind of have a little nap, so they're not dying. Just go around doing my rounds.
I can snuff out like candles and campfires. I'm guessing that wouldn't be enough for this.
No, this is bigger than a campfire now.
Okay. Could I do like at least a patch of it?
Sure, a little bit.
Then, assuming I can get close enough. Yeah. I'll head over and start putting out little bits of fire where I can.
Alrighty. So, you start putting out the fire as much as you can, working it. The barkeeper's looking and just he's looking around for some water or something to start throwing on the fire. They went inside Ace going to the kitchen.
Yeah, fuck it. After seeing Ace run in, Og's gonna rush in to the
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay. As you get into the kitchen, you'll see 2 large bags of sand being pulled out by the workers in the kitchen. They look pretty heavy.
I'm going to run to where I can be of assistance in, like a fire brigade.
Water pail, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha, yeah. There'll be some other workers doing that, trying to get water, buckets of water, sand. I'll say, honestly, with the work you guys done, how quickly you've gotten on this, I'll say they'll probably try and hand the bags of sand to Og, because he's pretty big and looks like he can carry them faster than they can. Would Og take them?
Yeah, Og takes them. We'll get confused with what he's supposed to do with them, but he takes them.
Okay. You have a big bag of sand, and they tell you to pour it on the fire.
Og just kind of quickly nods. Mm-hmm.
Ace, you're able to find you're able to find a pail of water pretty quickly too.
Grab the pail and rush over.
Okay. I'll say the work that Bea has done has prevented the fire from spreading any further by the time you get back.
Sploosh.
Ah.
So as you guys start pouring the water on, you dump the sand on. Has a really good cooling effect. Smothers the fire, and the fire will dissipate, leaving a charred corpse where it remained.
August immediately turned like, "Oh, I found man." All me. I mean,
Partially
I
buried in
didn't
the
kill him, but
sand.
I found him. I want credit.
All the color is drained from Heck's face, and he's kind of shrinking in his chair.
The owl will perch on his head.
Og's magical. He threw sand and made a corpse.
Oh, necromancer. Or sent to body.
What did you say, Melty?
Well done.
Bea has an apprentice.
Ace claps.
So as you guys have put out the fire, you notice the barkeep has run upstairs. The old man.
Hmm.
And it's a couple of. It's not that long. He's gone for a couple minutes. You guys stay here? Do you just wait? What do you do? The storm is still going on outside, by the
Well,
way.
first, yeah. First, I'm gonna ask, does anyone need this? Pointing to the corpse.
I think what she meant to say is, did he have any loved ones?
Um, he did, but they're unconscious.
So, like, one guy that's not unconscious. Just got recovered from bleeding everywhere.
Right, the quintuplets
No,
or sextuplets.
no, just one of them. But he's unconscious by the bar. So no one speaks up.
Yes, it's
I wouldn't
ours.
know they were related, would I?
No, you've been performing here. You don't know every person that walks into the bar.
Fair.
So no one responds to you, Bale.
Okay. I guess. Like, I'm assuming food's gonna be a while because of everything that went down. So I'm gonna start casting Animate Dead.
Okay.
Perhaps you should wait, after we get out of here so we don't cause a scene.
I think we've already caused a scene.
More than. It's one thing someone having an accident. It's another seeing its animated corpse jump back to life.
Very well.
I don't think
Shows.
these people are ready for that. As I look around the room, the patrons that weren't drunk, I'm sure they're pretty fucking shaken up.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I'd rather
It's
be
not
kicked
a.
out into the
Alright.
rain.
I guess she'll just make her way back to the table and start mending it.
Yeah, since I sort of work here, I'm going to try and straighten up chairs and grab a broom and try to clean up a little bit of broken glass.
You said that the bartender went upstairs, right?
He went upstairs, yeah.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and look for him.
All right. Og, as you go upstairs, him walking down the hall with a plain-looking, somewhat rounded man. Rosy cheeks, a face that looks like has a lot of smile lines, but he's frowning now, and has a decent doublet on, yellow, nice shoes. Nothing's. It's not extremely fancy, but it's better than average, and he seems to be walking at a hurried pace. Seems fairly well off, though.
This is not the barkeep, though.
No, it's not the bartender.
Hmm.
The way the guy's talking to him, you're thinking might be maybe a supervisor or a boss, something like that. Maybe the actual tavern owner.
Is he talking to the barkeep?
Yeah, they're having a conversation. Yeah.
I was gonna like slowly approach, not stealthily, just slowly approach me. Looking towards the barkeep, like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. Yes. um, we have a. This is the tavern owner. He points to the man. His name's Noel. Noel Dirchwood.
Can I get a spelling of this?
There you
um, I will kind of just like a little bit hesitantly be like, "Oh well,
go. Hi. I understand there was an incident downstairs. Is that true? We have a fatality.
I just blankly stares there." Goes, "There's a corpse."
He nods. Ah, right. Pat you on the shoulder. Thank you. And he's gonna kind of walk past you and walk downstairs. He doesn't think he's gonna get much information from you.
Once he like walks, I will look back to the bartender and like, "So you're definitely okay. You didn't get hurt."
Yes, I am.
He kind of just slowly nod to himself, reach back and pull out one of the beef jerky in the box he has, walk over, just hand it to the bartender.
He'll take it confused.
This is a apology for. Mm, mm, well, I kind of gets a little bit sheepish, like looking away, fighting in your bar.
That's fine. We have a menu on the item that starts a brawl. Rings a bell. An item on the menu starts a brawl. It rings a bell behind the bar. That's something we're used to. It's part of the charm of this place. It's on the menu, for God's sake.
I not just. I knew that people were ready to fight.
Accidents happen.
I kind of just not this. Well, I'm a little bit thirsty after that. Have a good day. And just starts heading back downstairs.
Okay. Right. So these downstairs, you'll see a portly-looking man in a yellow tunic walk downstairs. Crash, you recognize him as the owner of the tavern, the one who gave permission for you to get to stay a couple days, rest up, in exchange for your room and board and food and stuff like that. As long as you played, entertained, that sort of thing. Noel Dirgewood. Um, you know him as a kind man, but has a little keen business savvy to him, as evidenced by the establishments. Well, the establishments draw the brawl for all, which no one ordered this time, but apparently happened.
I'll walk over to Noel and I'll say, I didn't hear the bell, but I may have been missing it while I was playing, but apparently we had a brawl, and I don't know what happened, but part of the room went dark, and the next thing you know, we heard screaming and then silence, and I guess somebody walked into a fire. I would have been able to determine that based on the corpse and the...
Yeah, the charred fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a Sherlock Holmes to determine what happened here. He'll nod and he'll go and examine the body. And no effects. We'll put him in one of the rooms downstairs until we could determine who his family was. And he'll kind of wave over to one of the staff and say something to him, and he'll kind of take the body and start to carry it downstairs.
I was going to say I'll try to take him.
He'll wait to staff and get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's going to be a guy who's going to carry the body downstairs.
I can take that.
And you are?
Just a patron.
That's fine. You died on my property. It's my responsibility.
She just kind of sighs and goes back to fixing the table.
We'll carry the body downstairs.
Is this one over here by the stage, is he still unconscious?
Yeah, he's unconscious, but Alila, notice a human, heavily armored female, blonde hair is attending to any wounds, just checking up on him.
Will he come around?
Oh,
He's
I say to
not
the-
here at the moment.
us, it'd be AFK. That's Alila's Thoth. Thoth in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to go do.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that when Thoth is back.
Yeah.
Anyone, anything to say or do?
As soon as Odd comes down the stairs, he's gonna just like walk across the room, make sure the two people he put in the chairs are still in the chairs, and they haven't fallen out of their chairs yet. Despite that, the one guy's upside down in his chair, but you know. Okay, and Alex is gonna go back to his chair, or back to his table and sit with the group.
It looks like the owl's actually sitting in a chair.
If the waitress that took our orders is around, Faye's gonna flag her down and ask how long for the food.
I'm sorry. It'll be just a moment. The staff does keep to work on. Well, these fights happen not to interfere. It's a dinner show. We'll be here shortly. Your drinks are. I'll get your drinks, and she'll kind of scurry off.
Thank you.
Cobra, I think her name was.
Yeah. I remembered it during the conversation.
Rather cute. I guess you could call her Cobra Kawaii.
Bit of a stretch.
Okay. Alrighty. So, as we return, Alila, you were kind of tending over the unconscious wounds of the man in front of you. The half-orc walks up to you. Crash.
I walked over to this human.
The human with the heavy armor. Yeah.
Right. Are you taking care of him?
Yeah, just making sure that it's nothing serious. I think they'll be out for a while, though.
You don't need me to heal, right?
If you'd like, but if he's back up, I think he might cause more trouble.
That is a good plan. Thank you for not letting him die.
That's what I do.
As you get a closer look at this half orc, how do you want to describe your appearance, Crash?
What you see is a very tall, partial orc.
Well, he's green.
He is avocado.
Ah.
He
So,
is.
so Melty will love him.
I'm sorry. What?
So Melty will
fuck
love
off.
him.
Yeah. He puts his skin on every night, and it kind of is good for him.
Does he have a core?
He's very, very thin. You do notice that. He has green eyes and he has brown hair. Kind of youngish. For a half orc, you might say he's one of the most charming half orcs you've ever seen. And it doesn't seem like it's his looks, it's more like just the way he carries himself.
His presence.
Yes, yeah, his presence.
Sweet.
He typically has a lute, and he has a scabbard with a rapier, and other than that, he looks like he's wearing typical performance clothes.
As the you are doing this, the innkeeper Noel is going to he's going to walk over to the table where the rest of the party is. Excuse me, were you the group who was helping to put out that fire?
That we are.
Well, I want to thank you for your help here. Usually the fights don't get that far out of control. It's I need to put a grate over the fireplace or something to block it off.
That probably would help a lot.
Yeah. This will be my next big expense. Well, thank you for your help here. Your meals completely free on the house. Your rooms on the house too. How much did you pay for the rooms?
It was 2 doubles and 1 single.
Yes, 4, 4, 3. All right. So he'll just hand you 2 gold pieces, a little extra for thanks. He nods. Enjoy the food. So I hope this doesn't dour your experience here.
I know, I was having a grand time. Good atmosphere, good performance, before the shit hit the fan, but you got a nice place here.
Yeah. Thanks, appreciate it. The talent we get talent kind of roams through here, stays a few days, and leaves out. He kind of looks over to the half orc who's talking to Alila. Kresh there is getting ready to head out here soon. His contract's ending. I think he's headed to big city. I want to say Kirky here soon.
We were just on our way there ourselves.
Well, with an extra hand on the road, you might be headed your way. So, but your call. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the drink. Oh, here they come now. And he looks up and you see Cobra with a large plate she's carrying. It has a couple of the salad. It has the drinks and another server's coming behind with the rest of the food itself. And they'll start to lay it out in front of you. Well, enjoy. And if you have any other concerns, any questions, please ask me. We have a bath if you need to rest and clean yourself off. It is outside. I would recommend till the storm passes over. But just travel outside. There'll be a little a dome path to it, and you'll be able to relax there and wash up.
Excellent. Thank you.
Nods, and he'll leave you to it. And
I'm going to saunter over. That was the owner, right?
yeah.
I'm going to saunter over to him and just say, given everything that's going on, do you mind if I use this for my session break?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't think it's going to be much move for music for a little bit at least. Relax, take a seat. Your usual?
Yes, please.
And
What should we do about the people? I think they'll be after for a few hours at least.
I'll have them brought up to the rooms.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Did they dispatch the body?
Yeah, the body was already carried downstairs.
Okay.
So I go to sit over at a table kind of near, but not with the party.
What are you saying, Lena?
Nothing.
I thought you were going to say that. I'm sorry. The body thing.
Nope. I just acknowledged it. That's it.
Okay. So I'll remove the. And they're gone.
And
I click and drag over three of them at the same time, but I want to turn Leela into GM layer too.
and she disappears. Gone forever.
Did you know that Leela was a blank dog?
Oh no.
Yeah, she can blink.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Not a dog, but she can blink. Unless. Quick, someone cast polymorph.
I will do it.
Og tries to fold you into a balloon animal.
But instead of plastic rubbing together sounds, it's just bones crunching.
Yeah.
Bones, metal crunching.
A bloody mess. Right. So as the body's carried up, do you rejoin the party, Alila?
Yeah, actually, I'll sit with the nice bard man.
Okay.
Seems nice.
Okay, so, Crash, as you're sitting down at the table, the human walks up to you, the blonde lady, and sits down next to you.
Is this seat taken?
No. Please feel free to join.
Very well.
I am Crash.
Lita, nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you too.
Are you from around these parts?
No, I'm a ways away. Not good with directions, but it is in the opposite of where we are going, where I am going.
Right. I think I heard the tavern owner mentioned something that you're heading to Kirky?
The big city where the pirates are. That is where I'm going. I have to retrieve something.
Do you have business with him? With the pirates, I mean?
He has business with me.
Alright.
He
Yeah, you could kind of say we're
he
same
stole
boat.
from me, and I want it back.
That's understandable. Right, well, if you're heading that way, we could always use someone else.
While Alila and Kresh are talking, Ace is just gonna take the chair from this table, push it. He's not gonna turn it around. He's gonna push it over to the table and sit in it in reverse with his arms up on the back. That pose.
Okay.
Youth pastor sitting.
Do you know of these pirates?
We know of them. We have some. You could say they also have something of don't belong to them and would like to retrieve it.
I only know the name of ship Vespa.
Right. That's what we know too.
I believe the man I search is there on Vespa. And you can tell that his singing voice and his speaking voice clearly don't match.
He's kind of like one of those people where it's very abrasive voice, but when he sings, he turns into an angel.
Yeah, if you know who Jim Neighbors is, the guy who played Gomer Pyle on TV, he had that guy voice, but when he sang, he had a very deep baritone and beautiful. So it just didn't go with the voice. This is Jim Neighbors in reverse. He's got the deep, growly speaking voice, but when he sings, it's a higher pitch, like a tenor. But at this point, you don't know how good he is because obviously he messed up the first song.
I assume that's whoever that person is. It's probably something that you know. Not many of us will get the reference because I have no idea who you're just talking
Same.
about. But
Yeah.
that's a boomer reference right there.
Yeah.
Here we go with the dad jokes.
I thought Gomer Pyle was the guy from Full Metal Jacket.
No, Gomer Pyle was a TV show that spun off from the Andy Griffith Show
You're
way
just
back
saying
in
words.
the 60s and 70s when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was 20 years before I was born.
The one that's on the old time black and white channel with the whistling intro.
I at least get the Andy Griffith Show.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should have paid an
My
old whistle.
apologies to 97% of the stream who doesn't know who this is.
Well, thankfully Google exists.
Yeah.
So, continuing, the Warforged has kind of got the back of his chair against your table, but he's turned around and it kind of reverse saddling it.
I'll hold my hand out to Krish. Ace, by the way. I don't think I've introduced myself yet.
I'm Crash. And I take his hand and shake it, and you notice something.
Oh. Ah,
He has a hidden dagger in his sleeve and just stabs you with it.
Ace will see to shake your hand.
You see his eyes wince a little, but nothing else. So this ship that attacked Vespa, you know of it.
Waits for Leela to respond because Ace wasn't really paying attention when we were given our mission thing.
Sorry, say again.
The ship that attacked Vespa, you know anything of it? The pirates.
I'll have to look at my notes, which aren't open right now, but do I remember that?
The Vespa was. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. The Vespa was the ship.
Hey, I just
I
don't
remember
can't believe
this.
Yeah, I know what the Vespa was the ship that Heck's father runs.
No, the Vespa is the ship that got attacked by the
Yeah.
ship that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it confused. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense. Okay,
Yes. The ship that that the father runs. I think you guys were told it was called the Requital.
that doesn't ring a bell. It's not anywhere here. So
doesn't ring about me.
The Requital was run by as one of the pirates ran, and the Vespa was the ship that got attacked. They would have more knowledge about where these pirates are, where they got attacked at, and that's what the entire point of talking to them is.
okay, because I didn't write Torque Pile down, so
Okay.
I don't think we were ever told that. We were just told to find the Vespa because it was attacked.
For some reason, I vaguely
I'm
remember.
pretty sure we were told at least the name Requital.
It was
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah, it was a ship mentioned by.
Okay, that's not in here. So
The person I seek is on that Requital. I want Pepe back.
did you say you want Pepe back?
I'm sorry. I forget I said that.
No, was that a character? But it's fucking funny. What is he by chance a frog? Out of character, I'm asking you.
No, he's not.
Okay. It's looking for a rare Pepe.
God, you're confusing him.
Pepe is the name of his pan flute. You'll find this out later.
Okay. Is it rare?
It's very sentimental.
So it's rare.
Yes, it was given to him by his late mother.
A rare
And
Pepe.
he'll explain to you. It
It's fine. It's
plays
fine. You
much
don't.
better with it.
You don't have to. This is just.
Fucking shit posters.
This is just a stupid joke. It's a Zoomer joke. It's fine.
I can't believe this is the second time my dad's made an accidental Pepe joke.
That wasn't accidental.
You're referencing your character. Okay, so he made a character with a frog looking thing that had armor, like holy armor on. He named it Pepe. He had no idea that was the name of the fucking meme. When he
That's
did
true.
this.
I did.
So he's naming his thing after that thing, but he doesn't know what rare Pepe.
He was Pepe the Paladin.
Okay.
This is my god.
And I had no idea. I think I passed out.
I'm here.
Stupid.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh while you were monologuing the thing.
Okay.
All right. Well, if our goals align, then guess we can go together, right? You have unfinished business with those pirates. We have unfinished business with those pirates. Seems like a good plan as any.
I would be thankful for company. I was on my own.
What we know about the boss of the pirates specifically, he seems to wield some kind of dark power, some kind of nightmarish creature. But that's as far as we got.
I do not think man who attacked me was boss. He was just bigger and stronger than me.
All right. Well, that at least clears that up. I'd like to flag down the bartender and ask him for a glass of Pinot Noir.
These serving ladies will get that for you.
Yeah.
We'll go Cobra because I don't feel like making another one.
One of them.
There you go. She's busy tonight. She will also, when she brings it back, she'll bring over your food from the other table over to your table you are now. That was delivered earlier.
Wow. I didn't realize they delivered the food while we were talking. Okay.
Yeah, they delivered it a bit ago.
Okay. Then I fucking
It's in front of Og. He hasn't eaten it, surprisingly.
Og is making poor life decisions right now.
this
I
Og
don't
even realize
want that ale.
Og is drank a gallon of a fairly strong ale, actually.
does Og even realize that a salad is food? What is this, grass?
That's a good question. What does Og think of salad?
I don't think Og has ever had a salad before.
Has Og eaten
Yeah,
grass before?
that's-
I feel like
Don't-
Og would be the kid that eats grass.
Don't feed him what his food eats.
That's not food. That's the food my food eats.
Like eaten leaves before, but I don't think he's ever had a salad.
Delicious.
It's lonely outside of a cave. You get hungry, you eat whatever you see.
I'm sure he's like chewed on a rock before.
He's probably sucked on a rock. He sucks on his thumb when he sleeps, so. I could just chug it this ale. Not realizing how strong it was until too late.
Yep. Bea's turned away her wine. Well, Cobra will walk up to you, Bea. Would you like something else instead? Or is it okay, or?
Just not to my taste.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cobra, is my food ready yet, please?
It's coming soon.
Thank you, Dal.
Little waits for food to eat her food until Crush's food gets here.
Yeah, Crusher will come out. It looks to be the roasted pork with the mashed potatoes and the struggling jacket ale.
That's good. And surprisingly, you do see him use utensils.
And again, the food's good, tastes nice. The pork's rich in flavor. The salad's light, refreshing. Wine's good. Seems like they make good food here, actually. You do notice the storm is letting up slightly. It's still raining heavily, but it's not like as perilous as it could have been earlier.
Background rain sounds.
Yeah.
.mp3.
I haven't got that one yet. Dang it, I need to.
I just have that happening naturally.
You're you're in the right setting. I I guess we're not doing anything else for the night unless there's another bar fight going on.
Nah, it looks like the bar fights have stopped for the evening after our death.
Okay. Sorry, my uh still kind of recovering from a fever this morning, so my role play is not
You're fine. Yeah, don't worry.
on par. I was about to say you just kind of, I guess, unless somebody else wants to do something. Elliot's just gonna eat her food and head to bed.
I was going to say, as I finish up on my meal, I'm going to say, excuse me, fair lady, I must finish my work this evening. As it is my last night here, I want to finish with a good performance for my hosts.
Oh, then I guess I'll sit and listen to it then.
And he'll go back over to the stage and do the usual tuning of the lute again, and then start his second set.
All right. Roll a performance check. See how you do.
Ace is gonna get up and sit at the table closer to the stage and listen in.
There you go. Much, much, much better than his first set.
All right, fuck sitting. Ace is gonna get up and dance.
It almost sounds like two competing melodies as he's playing at the same time, like battling back and forth till they come together in a harmonious chorus together. A invigorating tune, very much almost like another jig, but better, and it's much more lively, much more in tune, much more exciting to be part of for most of the party.
What you're saying is he sobered up and now he's playing good.
Apparently, fighting helped.
And food.
Um, while his set goes on before bed, is there anything anyone else wishes to do tonight?
No, I'm good.
Dance
Nope.
the night away.
Just continue studying those notes.
Oh yeah, I'm studying the tome.
Okay,
Well, I was just drinking, so
there you go.
these
Well,
nerds studying.
the
I'll,
drinks are free for you, dog.
I'll keep an eye on Og until he's out for the night. Just making sure that he doesn't poison himself. Doesn't give himself alcohol poisoning, but I know you can drink a lot, so.
Does Og wish for a second gallon after he finishes the first?
I think Ugg is good after 1 gallon.
And I'll just continue the set until the end, which I assume will not be the closing time.
No, it won't be closed. You'll be done with your set before closing.
Assuming we don't go up to the rooms like completely like individually one at a time. I imagine Bea would probably room with Alila.
Who gets?
taking a single room?
I was gonna ask. Who's gonna get the single room?
I thought Bea was getting the single room for herself. I thought she could sleep with the peasants.
Probably safest to put Heck in the single.
I don't know. You just
Hmm.
burned someone to death.
Look, that was
We should
horrible. That was an accident.
not leave Heck unattended. Heck, last time that happened, the Heck almost like a specter thing jumped out of his body and started attacking us. So
Yeah, and that was with everybody around.
Would you rather have Ace or Og watching him? Because if you let Ace watch be in the room with them, then Og is in a room by himself. He trusts Og on his own.
oh, he's fine.
Uh,
He's a lot safer. I mean, I assume Og drinks until he just passes out on the table anyway, so he doesn't need a room.
Well, I'm saying if you put him in a double, then you're putting a person in danger, and there's no guarantee that they're going to be able to get help.
Danger is my middle name. I'll do it.
and Ace doesn't
Okay.
sleep, so
Yeah, that's the, I keep an eye on
Yeah,
it.
that's
true.
Neither does Bea, so they'll
So
probably even if it's in a different room, depending on how thick the walls are.
I've literally been taking the spell every day because of our rests, which is the spell which helps him, not fucking jump at us. So I've been sleeping after him.
Oh,
That's
If you
basically
want to room with,
Last 10 minutes, by the way.
yeah. I've been burning all my spell slots
Jesus.
and then sleeping.
yeah, I can do that too.
yeah, if
Good old paladin.
we want
multiclass.
to do Alila and Hack, then Bea will take the single.
Yeah, she's been going to bed after after Heck basically every night since they've been traveling together, just in case anything happens. And as soon as I see it scurrying, I pop one of those. And then sleeping afterwards when he's up.
Well, if the two of us are going to take turns keeping an eye on him, while you're watching him, I'm going to work on practicing with my kit that I got near a window, open, just in case of fumes.
Right.
Right, the fumes that you'll inhale with your organic lungs.
Hey, I'm not alone in the room. There are organics in the room.
Aren't you like
Okay, that's
immune to
fair.
poison? Aren't you like immune to poison?
I am. You guys aren't.
Is this? It's the meme. Does this rag spell a coliform to you?
But no, I'm immune to the poison effect, but not poison damage.
Ah, okay.
Poison still kind of corrodes my body a bit.
Yes, your iron lungs.
Well, if contact, obviously, shit's gonna get corroded. At least that's what I'm going on for the reasoning on why poison still hurts. It corrodes a bit.
Okay. So, rest of the evening will pass. If no one has anything else to do, you guys will eventually trial one by one or in pairs up to your rooms to rest for the evening. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Waken to the sound of roosters crowing. The rain has stopped.
Oh, wait, before you do. Correction, I'm rereading my Warforged Resilience. I have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and have resistance to poison damage. I'm immune to disease, is what I was immune to.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
Correction on that.
So what you're saying is, you can go to any brothels you want, and you won't have to worry about anything.
Right.
I mean, it would be no fun for me because I wouldn't be able to feel anything.
So imagine he's probably like a Ken doll.
Yeah.
There's just nothing there.
Listen, it was a religious
Unless-
order that built my body. You sure as hell gonna be Kendall.
Unless you just have like a hidden compartment for more knives.
Ace roll for anatomical correctness.
Oh my god. Oh, it's just a straight 20.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
What's your?
Look, it's hard to tell with you. You've done that before.
Yeah.
So what's your gender? Yes. No, I mean, what's your pants? A knife?
It's like a roulette wheel. You get what you get. Sometimes you gotta play the slots.
My goodness. Anyway, back to what you were saying about the morning.
And
Am I
more
the only one who's listening to the background noise and thinking, bring out your dead?
the bell's ringing.
Kind of thinking that too.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Oh, I'm not dead yet.
For those of you
Little did
rested,
you know it's Baya yelling that.
that was a good one. Uh, you rest up. You get your hit points back for those of you who got hit in the fight.
Ow.
Spell slots back. Everything.
Yeah.
Got all your spell slots back. Og.
Yep. Dude, I know polymorph.
You die. You polymorph into another
also know-
kobold.
I also know mundane. I just squish things together until they fit together.
I mean, technically, don't you know enlarge reduce?
True.
That fair.
But you don't need to concentrate on it.
Nor does it take a spell slot.
You just do.
So, as you are gathering up in the morning, who'll be the first one downstairs?
Probably Baya.
Okay. There's not many people here in the morning. Different bartenders there. A young adult human, kind of fumbling as he looks around, nervous, probably new on the job. Morning training.
Immediately go up to him and ask if they found out who that corpse was. Or, like, if he had any relatives.
Yeah, his name was Wallace, I think it was. One of the guys who was in the fight also was his friend. They came in here looking for a good time together to, get into a rough and tough fight before, well, that happens. He's bringing him back to his family.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a shame when this happens in a fight.
Baya means the fact that he's being taken back to his family, but she'll keep that to herself.
Oh, I know.
She's
I'm
just
very
gonna
aware.
go. Yeah. She's gonna go. Loiter around, I guess.
I'm not
Maybe.
surprised if Bannon try and sneak into the cellar to steal the body tonight.
Well, she was gonna, if they couldn't find out who, like, if he had any relation to anyone, she was gonna use Speak with Dead.
Gotcha.
And probably ask him for permission to raise him as a zombie.
Well,
Is my character rubbing off on your character?
I mean, she knows not to do things that would get her in trouble with people, for the most part.
Uh-huh.
you know what he
Anyway,
would have said if he got him back, right?
What?
Because he's burned flesh and can't speak.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, she could have asked him, like, yes or no questions, like, pitch up for yes, pitch down for no.
You know what I'm thinking he would have said if he could speak? What's the matter, smooth skin? You never seen a ghoul before?
Anyway, I think she's probably gonna order just a salad.
They have a separate thing for breakfast. I didn't prepare
okay.
the second menu because I didn't think that far ahead. Um, there's pancakes for one with pancakes with strawberries for the first meal. There's the hearty meat meal, which has sausages, ham, eggs, hash browns. The meat potato. That's a big hearty meal, farmer's basic. And then they have a light fruit bowl with some yogurt.
I should probably go with the fruit bowl.
All right.
I will eventually come down after a good night's sleep. Do I settle for my paltry pay, which may be left over from the bed or from the room and board with the barkeepers?
Yeah.
Okay. What will I have gotten from that?
Just some amount of tips and some. Most of what you're doing for, you got a little bit of pay, but you mostly was getting for your room and board to recover and stuff like that. That's how most bards get around, mostly making the money off tips from people.
Right. So, what would I have gotten in tips and
Roll me a d20 and find out. Son of a bitch.
Now he rolls a 20.
10,000 gold.
I borrowed that from Aldorn,
Um,
farmer
well,
character.
it was going to be about a total of about 5 gold pieces and about 5 silver pieces, but you notice that the silver pieces that were given to you weren't silver. They accidentally give you platinum.
5 platinum, 5 gold.
Jesus. That's like 5 people now that have made that mistake.
What's wrong with this world? Well, now I understand what platinum is.
Listen, these are very illiterate, stupid peasants.
Oh, so they're... Wait, is Alex smarter than them?
On average, yes.
I don't know if we should stay here, guys.
I flashed
might just
my
go in and burn in the middle of the
farming
night.
smile. Sorry, I flashed my most charming smile. Then I'll sit down for my last breakfast, the meat one.
There you go. Okay. Alrighty, so you see the elf girl from last night. Did you ever catch her name? I don't think so. No, you never caught her name.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone actually said it.
Yeah. The elf girl from last night, sitting across the room. Eventually, more of the party will join. Heck, in the night, you were not visited by any of your nightmares for once.
Whoa. Okay.
You're not sure what that means.
No. Was it because I was looking over him? Because I was doing that anyway, but... Or is it
Like-
something different?
You'll have to find out.
Charred corpse satiated his nightmares.
I've had my fill for the night. Thank you. Alila usually, you've known Alila to wake up early in the morning. Usually, she usually does like takes a morning bath. Well, first she goes out, does a morning run, and then she takes a bath. But since the incident, she's been sleeping in because she had to wait for Heck to get her sleep, and then she goes to bed. So, usually she wakes up around like 11 or noon. So, yeah.
I'll hack it up before. I'll do the will, okay?
Yep.
Do you wait for Alila, or do you just head downstairs?
I guess I'll just head downstairs.
So, Gresh, Bea, you see Peck head downstairs, join you guys. Ace will be down pretty soon too, because he doesn't sleep. And probably Og before Alila after that. I'm assuming Og's getting the meat platter, correct?
Yeah.
And Heck, what are you getting? Pancakes or the fruit bowl?
Fruit bowl.
Okay. Last person to come down a little while later is a very tired-looking Alila.
And she's gonna have brunch. Again, this time.
Do you want mimosa with it?
How did you know? No, it's a little too early. She literally just woke up.
It's orange juice, don't worry.
Uh huh. Well, part of it. Yeah, she'll have the hearty farmer's breakfast.
Meat, hash brown, the whole nine yards. Nice. Okay, so party's down there. You guys eat. The food's still free. For y'all, for your help. After you've all eaten, what is your next step? Do you discuss anything while you're eating? Do you talk at all?
Now, did I notice?
Probably,
Sorry, go ahead.
probably just figuring out our route, where we're going, what roads we're taking.
Through my watch, did I notice him? Did I notice Heck being calmer than usual?
You did, yes.
Okay.
I will try to be introducing myself to these people who I barely met last night to kind of put names with faces, and I don't know names with faces, so I'll be doing that.
Og doesn't understand table manners, so he's just shoveling food into his mouth.
He eats the plate.
Well, so he's taking the plate and basically just like lifts it up to his face, and because he's still wearing his weird makeshift kobold helmet, it just acts as a funnel as all the food just falls into his face and slowly, eventually falls into his mouth.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. The ogre is wearing a helmet and armor that resembles almost like a skinned kobold that's wrapped its way around him.
I'll look over it. Is Alila down?
Yeah, it's down.
Okay.
Hey, guy, it took her like a few hours to get down, but
Yeah.
he eventually gets down.
Friend. Strange armor.
He's just. That's Og. He was raised by kobolds. So, he's, I kind of whispered to him, so Og doesn't hear. He thinks he's a kobold. None of us had the heart to tell him.
I'll whisper back to her. Is that step up or step down?
She shrugs and she says, I don't know, but he's been really helpful. So, I don't think it matters whether or not he's an ogre or anything else.
A good fighter.
Oh, one of the best.
I will be pleased to have Kobold with me.
He smiles.
Alrighty. So, um, I don't know why, but that one made me laugh. Is it a step up or step down to be a kobold or an ogre?
After we kind of have breakfast, I'll just go up to Heck, and I'll just say, I noticed you had some pretty peaceful sleep last night.
Surprisingly, yes.
What do you think?
Um, could mean a couple things. Um,
Anything you'd like to share?
uh, sure. Uh, could could be because of what happened yesterday.
Which part?
Um, the the burning part.
Alright. Well, uh, you're not blaming yourself for it, are you? It's... he was drunk, and ran into a fireplace.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Does he sound convincing in his yeah?
Are you rolling insight on that?
I'm rolling insight on that.
Okay.
I was waiting for the DM to say roll insight. Good rolls all
Uh-huh.
around. I haven't rolled above a 10 yet this session.
Based on the vocal tone, I want to say he didn't sound very convincing to me. Would that be accurate?
That would be
Unless he's,
that'd be
unless,
very accurate.
unless he's
Yeah.
trying to deceive me.
No.
Okay. Alright. Um. She kind of just nods. And what do you think the other thing was?
It's
You meant
busy.
BC how?
Um, busy, um, possibly preparing for us.
Well, if that's the case, I think we can handle it.
Um, it may be, but it's not alone.
Alright. Um, so does it lack a family of these creatures?
In a way.
So they've nested in your family? Did
Not they. Just it.
so it's like one entity that has multiple minions, I guess? Would that
Um,
be right?
I don't know if minions are is the right word? More like limbs.
And each one of these limbs has a different person to it.
Each limb is a person, yes.
Alright. Do you know off by chance how many apart from you and your father there is?
Still alive? Hard to say. But very likely not many.
That makes it a little easier. I'd like to roll a check to see, because this is not a fiend creature, right, Calbert?
Correct.
I'd like to roll a check to see if I know anything about, like, I don't want to sound too metagamey, but like hive mind kind of creatures.
That would be like an Arcana check, I believe.
Okay. See, like, if they have like kind of thralls under them to do their bidding for them.
It may also be a history check, technically.
It's one of those things where it could be either or, like a knowledge of um, the things that have happened in the past. That's innate knowledge like that. But when I think arcane knowledge, I'm mostly thinking knowledge of like magical monsters and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Anything magical.
So this is nothing related to religion.
I would not say it's related to religion. Would you say that, Benny?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's several, like, I assume there's like probably several cults that worship something like alien like that. Like he's.
Oh yeah,
describing.
it's not that.
Okay.
This ain't a worship situation.
Yeah.
And like they would, give them gifts, and by gifts, they want something in return, and they're kind of like that. So it's not anything like that. Okay.
No, not quite.
It'd be a history or Arcana, I'd say.
Okay, it's the same. So. It's still haven't rolled above a 10.
At least it's not combat.
I haven't shot anything today, so
Gosh.
so probably not.
Yeah, because
I probably heard of cults that worship weird creatures, but that doesn't.
this is
It's
your
not the same.
this is your backstory thing, Benny. I'd say lets you give how much that would give her. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, then I don't know anything.
Yeah. For the 10, probably. Hard to say.
Yeah, I probably don't. Probably
Yeah.
doesn't ring any bells.
Yeah, probably not. I'd assume that the race is probably not common knowledge and probably not even uncommon knowledge.
Yeah, she's not a learned person, so like she has an education, but nothing.
There's very
above.
few of them. So
Yeah. She's not like a book geek where she like nerds out about lore and shit.
yeah, I'd say it would have to be pretty high to know about them.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. She's just gonna say, well, whatever it is, do you know if one of its arms, as you call them, say they were to die, would it? Do you know if it affects the creature at all? Does it feel it? Is it like losing a limb for it? Does it weaken it?
I don't think so.
Alright, it was
Maybe.
a thought.
It's hard to tell.
I got something. Back at the tower. I think he might need it more than I. I give him, I pull out the hat. I don't know if you're ready to face your father again, but perhaps it doesn't have to be you that faces him, but someone else.
It's probably best if I don't face him.
Alright. Well, I give him the hat of disguise.
Okay.
I assume that's what that's what the item is. It was a hat that turns you into something else. I never asked what it was, but I assume that's what it is. Right, Calamrit?
Possibly, he never took time to identify it or attune to it.
Yeah, I never took to it. Does it take attunement to use?
Hold on.
Because if it doesn't take attunement, then Leah probably would have, you know.
It does take attunement to use, yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, Leah probably would have looked it over at some point in the past few days to know what it does.
Yay, more stuff to attune to.
Yeah. So
How
give him
loudly
that.
were you speaking about this, by the way?
Just on us as kind of like an aside. Just kind of.
Heck is speaking in even more hushed voice than usual.
Yeah, we weren't speaking aloud, but not. She wasn't like whispering in his ear. She kind of hushed, kind of
What-
aside
My
conversation.
question is, would it be loud enough for anyone else at the table to hear?
If they want to check, they would
Yeah.
have to probably roll.
Okay, yeah.
They probably noticed with us talking to each other, but probably can't really make out what we're saying unless they roll.
Since I'm new to the party, I'm not exactly totally trusting yet. I would probably be inquisitive, so I think I would want to see if I understood any of this or heard any of this.
Take a roll perception if you want to see if you heard this. You didn't. Okay. I'd say Ace heard a bit of this. Meanwhile, Og's stuffing his face with more food.
I assume Og takes whatever is not on this plate. He just takes a big fistful of it. He just shoves his whole fist in his mouth.
No. Because Og doesn't take his helmet off, he just tips the plate down at his helmet, and his helmet just acts as a funnel.
But anything that is not on your plate.
Yeah, maybe. If no one's paying attention.
Shoves his whole fist in his mouth and just kind of sucks on it a little bit.
Og is not even trying to pay attention to the conversation. He knows what Alila's trying to do, which is pry for information, because that's all she does when she talks to him alone. He's like, I don't care. Stop. Not talking to me. I don't care.
He's just over there and he's like, please not me next, please not me next, please not me next.
I can secret in his head going, oh, he's getting yelled at for the fire. He's getting yelled at for the fire. I'm not in trouble this time.
Cool. Yeah, that's it.
Ace would probably only be interested if you did tell him what the hat did. If not, then probably wouldn't have heard or cared for anything.
I don't know. I do explain what it does to him. To heck.
Okay.
Put it on, and then you do this. You think about it, then it turns you into someone else for an hour. It's just an illusion, though, so it won't pass through physical checks.
Gotcha.
It casts disguise, though.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Addy caught any of that bit, because that's the thing he's interested in. It's up to you, Keller.
Years.
I'd say he catches that. Yeah.
Ace will remember that.
Wait, this isn't Telltale.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Ace was there when Leela was given it from Murtok.
I honestly don't
So-
remember.
So
like,
I
oh.
think he vaguely knows what it does to begin with, because Murtok just basically said, "This will basically make you not you for a bit," something along those lines.
So
Yeah,
what
it's-
she's
It was a long time ago, and like the whole interaction between Murtok and all of us was been muddled because some of us went up alone, some of us went as a group. It's hard to tell what was what.
Yeah, it was basically when he was giving us the mission, so everybody would have been there.
Oh.
So what you're saying is Ace will not remember this.
Well, I'll remember it now.
Well, you remember now exactly what it does, because it was kind of like wishy-washy what he said. Alright.
So, having gotten your food, gotten ready, is there anything else you guys wish to do before heading out?
I'm good.
Okay. So,
Is gonna just like right before they head out, she's gonna ask the bartender if there's any other corpses.
Before we actually head out,
Jesus.
if it's nice outside, Lila would like to take a bath, because she was absolutely disgusting from yesterday.
Yeah.
Because sun.
Yeah.
And metal armor.
yeah. The bartender will look at you. You're a strange little girl.
I have
Um,
my interests.
You should probably see someone about that. But
I just need 2 spare corpses.
air courses?
Spare corpses. That no one knows.
He's like
If you
pausing.
don't have them, I will be on my way.
I don't think we have any spare
I-
corpses going around.
Well, I don't mean this bar. I mean the town.
I mean, it's a graveyard, but there's people's families there.
Fine. I'll find some on the road.
You're not gonna make
She
them
just
all.
leaves. She just leaves.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What a
man.
fucking thing to ask for.
That was an
Get it.
awful conversation.
You got any dead bodies?
It's awful, but it's such a bad conversation to have.
Yeah.
The man walked up to the lemonade stand. She said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any corpses?"
Listen, if one person died in a fire on our first day here, that sets a precedent that plenty of other people probably die here.
Don't forget you're asking the new guy. The day shift guy.
Okay,
I
that's
take
fair.
no credit for that.
See, Well, you missed out on his opportunity because they said everything was on the house for helping out. You should have said, "I want the corpse."
It was already taken away by the family or friends. Things. Damn it. Okay, so after Alila gets back from her bath, unless there's anything else,
We're on the road again.
okay, I will say y'all get set on the Sun Highway, which is the road head to Kirky, and that's where we're getting the session.
Is it called the highway because it's like on hills, or because of the various herbs that are around the place, and it's very prone to fires?
No, because it's just a big ass road.
How is it called the Sun? Do they mean Skyball?
No, they mean sun because that's the thing that's beating down on you as you roam it.
Yeah, the Skyball.
Don't let the sun.
These idiots don't know the word. We live under it every day, but they don't know what it's called. What a bunch of idiots.
We'll say that's the good spot to stop the session, okay, guys?
Okay.
Poggers. So are you gonna join us next week or next session? Then I assume.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yep, I will be out of town next week, but I'll be back.
We don't have a session.
Yeah, we alternate every other week, so
Yeah,
that's
they,
that works.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
People.
Great having you.
I think you're a lucky charm. Our cleric didn't get taken out in the first round of combat this time.
Yeah, she also hid behind the table, so that helps.
Meanwhile, I jumped over a table at someone.
Hold on, let me roll to see what one of the drunks would have done if they gone after Alila. Okay.
Oh, but actually kill.
And before natural 20. Watch.
Nope, just a 13.
Okay. Whew. That misses me. Wow.
Yeah,
For
I'm gonna
once.
hit you.
Imagine having attacks miss you. Everything always hits me.
You're fine. I'm telling you,
I've-
my whole goal in life is just to buff Og as much as possible.
I legit had no clue you got a hat of disguise way back then.
Yeah,
I was talking to Calvert like a few days ago. I was like, God, I kind of hope Ace runs into and finds a hat of disguise, so I don't have to burn spell slots to do my Alex Cade thing.
How do you do, fellow kids?
That's what I remembered. You forgot the hat.
I did not, but I was close to, because the last time we had it, Bea put it on a zombie.
Yeah.
Imagine having magic items that aren't used to hit people with. Every magic item I have is to hit someone with. I have a boomerang and a sword. every magic item I have is just to hit someone harder.
But I assume that, you know,
Dude, you should get a hat of disguise to make yourself look like a giant kobold.
I mean, that.
He doesn't already?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I would need to do that. I already look like a kobold. I mean, look at my amazing makeshift helmet. That definitely hasn't fallen apart because it was made by kobolds.
I'd like to.
Alright. That's Crash, by the way.
I'd like to. I don't know what I was saying with that. Oh yeah, I thought, because the last person that had it was Bea, I just assumed that Melty did not write it down on it in his thing, so I just assumed that Lila got it back.
The hat?
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had no intention of keeping it.
Yeah, so I took it back, which wasn't said, but I just assumed that happened.
If she had kept it, it would either be at the
Forgotten.
bottom of a pool of blood, or it would be in a pile of ashes.
The whole reason she got it was because, like, oh, we're supposed to, like, sneak in as pirates, a little bit hard when I'm literally dressed as a nun.
You're a nun pirate. It's fine.
Not
So
a,
Murdoch is like, have this. They gave it to me.
That's a bad habit.
Haha.
Hmm.
now that Ace knows he's had it, he's gonna obviously like respect that you gave it to Heck, but Ace may come up from time to time and be like, yo, can I borrow that for a hot minute?
Has Ace
go
ever,
do his rogue thing, come back and say, here's your hat back.
Takes an
Has
hour to
Ace-
attune.
Has Ace ever been his persona in front of the party?
You've
I
ran
know he
into
has.
him and kind of just passed by him at one point in a tavern. And that was the time you were like, where's Ace? Oh, he probably went and robbed the bank.
That was the session Thoth was even there for.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
So that's why I don't remember it.
Yeah, Mom was not there, so the rest of the party got fucking lost in an
You guys don't
investigation.
know I go back to being who I was when I was human.
What do you mean? You are this weird metal thing. That's
Yeah.
who you are.
So yeah, so we would have no idea that you wanted it in the first place.
No, I'm saying now that he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
He's gonna, because I'm saying as we're gonna have some downtime while we're riding up that highway, right?
Nope, Zero's not downtown.
No, I had the downtime happen between sessions, like you guys message me.
Yeah.
So we can get
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like at some point.
Yeah.
So just putting it on record that
No downtime. We're running from
Ace
dragons
would
again.
Ace would show
Yeah.
interest in the hat.
I'll roll for random encounter. See if anything happens on there.
Oh no.
Nope, nothing happened.
He's saying that, but there's secretly a pack of dragons chasing us.
I rolled a 51. 51 on the random encounter table is
Your cleric dies.
That's like number 1 to number 100.
Yeah.
Every option actually.
Well, I mean, that random chart is called How to Kill Leela.
Anyway,
Cleric dies.
before I
Cleric
get
dies.
any more confused,
one
I'm
is
gonna,
you find extremely fertile farmland.
gonna do that and say thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time on episode 7.